Hi guys, it's Marianne, the Frugal Chef. Why don't we make a cheesecake with some walnut praline and some chocolate ganache on top? Let's see if you like this. In here I have about 2 cups of graham cracker crumbs and walnuts. I put about a 1/4 cup of walnuts in the processor and just kind of eyeball the crackers so I could have about 2 cups. To this I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of sugar and a 1/2 cup of melted butter, unsalted melted butter. I'm going to mix this really well and then press it into the cheesecake pan. So I'll be right back. So there you go. I just pressed all those crumbs and the butter at the bottom of my spring form pan. This is a 9-inch pan. So now let's work on the filling. So in this pot I have a cup of sugar. I have a cup of chopped walnuts. I have 2/3 cup of dark corn syrup. A 1/3 cup of butter, unsalted butter by the way. I lightly beat 2 large eggs that I put in there. I have a teaspoon of vanilla and about a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. This is for making our walnut praline. I'm going to go ahead and stand here and stir this and stir this and stir this, until it thickens a bit, probably about 8 to 10 minutes. I'll come back to you when it's done. So this is thickened nicely. It took me about, I'm going to say 9 minutes to get to this point. But see, it's nice and thick. Don't forget you need to stir it constantly. You don't want that sugar to burn. So now I'm just going to pour this on top of our graham crackers inside the springform pan. I'm going to let it cool down a little bit before I do that. So now let's work on our cream cheese filling. So in here I have 4 8-ounce packages of cream cheese. I have a cup of sugar and a teaspoon of vanilla. I'm going to beat this until it's nice and creamy and then we'll add the eggs. I'm now going to add 4 eggs one at a time. So I'll beat the cream each time I add an egg. These eggs, by the way, room temperature, okay? Just make sure you beat it nicely after each addition. Our filling is ready. Now we're just going to pour it over our praline. Simply pour that into your prepared pan. I have an oven that's been preheating at 350 degrees. I'm going to throw this in there. And we're going to bake it for about 50 minutes, I'm going to say. I'll see you guys when this is cooked. So there's our cheesecake, guys. Isn't that nice? I just want to make sure that the sides are completely set. And the top, the center, is almost set. So you can see it's still a little soft, but it's ready. What I'm going to do with this, I'm just going to loosen up the pan. And I'm going to let it cool down completely. Then I'm going to put it in the refrigerator for about, then I'm going to tighten up the pan again and put it in the refrigerator for about 4 hours. Then we'll come back and we'll finish it. So I'll see you then. So let's finish our cheesecake. It's been in the refrigerator almost all day. I'm going to say about, oh my God, 8-9 hours. So it's perfect. In this bowl, I made a ganache and I made it and then figured, oh Christ, I didn't show you guys. I put 8 ounces of chocolate, which I cut up into pieces, and then I put a tablespoon of butter in there. Then I heated up a cup of cream almost to boiling point, spilled it on top, poured it on top of the chocolate and just let it melt. And then I just whisked it. So it's as easy as that. And now I'm going to put this on top of the cheesecake. So I took the cheesecake out of the pan and I'm just going to pour this chocolate on top. I'm just going to spread it on top like this. I'm going to put this back in the refrigerator so it sets nice before it's time to serve it. I'm going to just put some walnuts on here. You could candy these walnuts easily. And there you go, my friends. We have a cheesecake with walnut praline and some ganache. Yummy. Bon appetit, my friends, from thefrugalchef.com. Make sure you come and see us. We have all kinds of recipes that are not in video form. eat well without going broke, and I will see you guys soon.